UEFA Champions League Game Week 1 predictions. Right, let's start with the first games on Tuesday. And we got Milan against Newcastle. And I think Milan being at home, they're going to win this game. I think Newcastle will give them a good run for their money, but I think this will end up being a 2-0 win with someone like the Owls getting on the score sheet. Right, so next we have Young Boys against Leipzig. And I can see Young Boys surprising Leipzig, but I think this game will be a draw. I think a 1-1 draw. Next up is PSG against Dortmund, and PSG have completely changed their team. No Messi, no Neymar, no Verratti, no Sergio Ramos. But Dortmund don't look great, so I'm going to give PSG the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give them a 2-1 win. Shakhtar against Porto, and I'm going to give Porto the win in this one. I just think their squad is a good bit better. I think they're going to win 2-0 away from home. Right, so next we have Man City against Red Star Belgrade, and I'm sorry, at the Etihad, Man City just know how to get the job done in the Champions League, and this is against a team that Erling Haaland could easily score a hat-trick against. I think Man City are winning this one 4 or 5-0 if I'm honest. Next is Lazio against Atletico Madrid, and Lazio have lost a key player in Milinkovic-Savic, and Atletico have looked strong this season. They beat Rayo Vallecano 7-0 in their last La Liga game as I record this, and I think they're going to draw this game. I think they're very shrewd, very good defensively, Atletico, and I think they'll be able to nick a draw. Either a goalless draw or a 1-1 draw. It will be low scoring for sure. Right, so Barcelona against Antwerp. And Antwerp will be relishing the occasion. A first Champions League game for many, many years at the new camp. What an incredible treat to have. Too bad they're going to lose quite comfortably, I'm afraid. This is the La Liga champions and this is the Champions League. They just don't have enough in them. I think Barcelona are going to win this 3 or 4-0 with someone like Lewandowski scoring a brace. And the final game on Tuesday is Feyenoord against Celtic. Now, both these sides are quite evenly matched, but I think Feyenoord, with that atmosphere at home, I think they have a slightly better squad, and I think Santiago Jimenez will get the only goal to make it 1-0. Right, on to Wednesday's games, and the first of Wednesday's games is Real Madrid against Union Berlin, and Union Berlin are making their debut in the Champions League, so they will be equally excited for this match. But Real Madrid are winning this one, but I can see Union Berlin scoring. I think it'll be a 3-1 Real Madrid win. Right, so the next game is Galatasaray against Copenhagen, and both these sides are fighting for the Europa League spot in this group, I think, and Galatasaray just have a better squad, the likes of Zaha, Mertens, Icardi. Wow, those are top quality Champions League level players. They're winning this game 2-0 in Istanbul. And now perhaps we got the biggest tie of the first round. It's Bayern against Man United. Bayern have made some really top signings, the likes of Kim Min-jae and Harry Kane, quality players. And Man United have made some good signings as well. They've also brought in the likes of Rasmus Højlund and Mason Mount. But Bayern's squad is better, and they always run riot in the Champions League, usually getting 6 wins out of 6, even against the strongest teams. So I think they'll win this one 2-0 at the Allianz Arena. Benfica against Salzburg. Both these sides quite evenly matched. Benfica are perhaps a little bit better, so I could see this being a very tight 2-2 draw. Next up, we have Braga against Napoli, and I can see Kvaradona and Osimhen scoring to make this 2-0 away win for Napoli. And next up, we have Arsenal against PSV. Arsenal will be relishing the occasion to play in the Champions League once more after a lengthy break. PSV, they're a good side, they're a good team to play, but I think Arsenal will win this one 2-0. Bukayo Saka scoring early on to lift the Emirates, with Martinelli doubling the scoring later on in the game. Next up is Sevilla against Lens. Both these sides are struggling in their domestic leagues. Sevilla are currently bottom of La Liga as I record this, and Lens are second bottom of Ligue 1. Both have had poor starts, yes, but so I think this will be a draw. I think there will be a 1-1, as they might be a little bit afraid to go for it. And the last game of the round is Real Sociedad against Inter. And you know what? I'm going to go with a shock Real Sociedad 2-1 win. I think Real Sociedad at home, they have a strong crowd. I think they'll get the job done here against an Inter side which has lost quite a few players. Those are my Game Week 1 predictions. Let me know yours in the comments below, and I'll see you later.